Alright guys, well, 'tis the season. Welcome to Operation Smoke the Bird. So, it is Tuesday night. So we are 2 days prior to Thanksgiving. Typically, I do the bird Wednesday nights, brine it, get it ready for the smoker, and then go into early Thursday morning. So really it's only brining for like 6 hours. And so this year we got a really big bird, and it still kind of has a little bit of frost in it, so I'm going to do it an extra day. I'm going to brine it an extra day, and that's what it says the instructions you should do if it's not totally thawed yet. So here is what we're going to do. I go on Green Mountain's website, and their Mountain Man's special turkey recipe is the one I've used for several years, and it's great. And I have the motto, if it's not broke, don't fix it. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get him in the pool here. So couple tidbits. We put it in a bucket. See the bucket here? That's what he sits in water and all the fixings here. But so the instructions just say go grab a bucket from your local hardware store, and we did that about 5 years ago. We just went and bought an orange Home Depot bucket, and I used that forever. And it didn't dawn on us till about the third year, all the dyes and weird chemicals and junk that are in that. So I was like, that's probably a good idea to get rid of that. So I went to our cash and carry is what it's called here in our neck of the woods, and I got a food grade bucket. So it's a clean bucket, and it's actually a little bit...
I think it was YouTube that was like, don't put that in.
It probably was. It's a little bit bigger than 5 gallons, which works out because by the time you get the turkey and everything in here, you're usually just a little over the 5 gallon mark. So anyway, so the way I do it, you know, the first instructions, they say to take the bird, put the bird in here and fill it up to where the water level gets up here. Then take the bird out and then put all your ingredients and stuff in there and then put the bird back in. I don't do any of that. I fill it up to about here with water. I put all my ingredients in it, and then I put the bird in it, and the water comes up somewhere in here, and then whatever I'm short, I will just add a little bit of more water. That way I'm not putting the big 23-pound bird in this thing a couple, 2 or 3 times when you don't need to. So basically it's pretty simple. The instructions call for 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of their Green Mountain poultry seasoning rub. It says to put enough salt to float an egg, and I did that the first year, and I think I put 2 of these boxes in there, and that to me is just overkill on salt. So I'll put probably half this box in there. Half the box. Garlic, I'm not putting all this garlic. I know you garlic lovers are freaking out, but this just ripped open on accident, so I'll probably put about half that garlic in there, and that's it. And then water. Fill the rest up for water. Put the bird in there, cover it, and let it sit in the fridge until you're ready to smoke it. And then the morning that you smoke it, you pull the bird out, and I'll show you this, but it's going to be like, I figured I'll have to put it on about 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking at 3 o'clock in the morning in the house, so I'm going to be stealth quiet. But what you do is you take the bird out, you pat it down, you pull the skin away from the bird, but you leave the skin on, and then you put the seasoning rub underneath the skin. That way it seasons the meat, and then you put the skin back down so it kind of insulates it. Then you put it in the turkey pan. You put it in your turkey pan, breast down. Put it breast down for 8 hours at 180, and then after 8 hours you flip it over, and then you cook it 10 minutes per pound up at 275, and then you spritz it, basting it. So you baste it with, they say to get a squirt bottle, but I don't do that. I just kind of dump a little bit on it. It's 1 cup of apple juice and a tablespoon of Worcestershire. You mix those together, and you're supposed to baste it every hour with that. So tastes pretty darn good to me. No one's been complaining the last few years on the birds I've been cooking. So let's get to the pool party here. Alright guys, check that out. You can see everything I put in there at the bottom. So I put, what did I put in there? I put, I don't know, probably 2 gallons of water in there. And then I did 3 tablespoons, 5 tablespoons, half of that. And I'm not gonna lie, I put all that garlic in there. So, you know, you garlic lovers, feel my pain. So now I just kind of stir it up a little bit to kind of help dissolve some of that salt or get it really mixed in there. And then I will undress the bird out of the package and then throw him up in here, and then we will get it ready to put in the fridge. Yeah. So here's our bird. He is all de-necked and de-gibbled. So we got him all cleaned out, and it was still kind of frozen to the inside, so I'm glad I'm doing this a day early. So now, in the pool.
Does he fit? That's the question.
Push it down and let the cavity fill up. And just like that, I'll kind of stir it up a little bit, and then I'll fill it up to where the whole thing is covered with water, and snap the lid on, and then he goes in the fridge. So that's about it. I filled it up, and then he started to kind of float, so that's about as covered's gonna get.
Titi, come here.
Titi, you wanna come see the bird?
The bird in the bath.
We're bathing the bird.
Look, he's taking a bath.
He's taking a bath. What do you think? Is he gonna be delicious or what?
She doesn't know what to think.
Should we
No.
eat him?
Yeah. She wants to keep it as a pet.
So you can see all the good deliciousness in there.
Yeah.
So we'll just take that, snap the lid on, go put him in the garage fridge, and we'll see you about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Later. All right, guys, let's get back to turkey business here. So I am doing our cranberry tonight. Boom, cranberry is done. Look at that. That's a whole stinking lot of cranberry. We will go through that. 2 like 12-ounce bags of cranberry, fresh cranberries, a 1/4 cup sugar, 1/2 cup water, and an apple peeled and sliced and thrown in there and then mixed in, and then I break it down and mush it all together or whatever. And we like ours a little bit on the tart side, so I only do a 1/4 cup of sugar. If you want it not so tarty, you can do more.
Thank you.
Boom! So, and then I am also going to do this healthy and creamy broccoli salad. We love broccoli salad, and this is a new recipe, so we're going to give it a whirl here. So I got the broccoli, I just made the creamy sauce, got the onions. This one calls for bacon, raisins, and I think we used to put cashews, but this one's calling for sunflower seeds. So we're going to give that a whirl. And if you're not paleo or dairy free, you can put shredded cheddar cheese in there, but we are not going to do the shredded cheddar. Okay? All right, let's do this. So I got it all in here. Got it all dolled up here, mixed all the ingredients in there and everything. And it's pretty wet. There's quite a bit of liquid in there. You go down to the bottom. There's even a little bit in the bottom. And I still have, I don't know, probably a 1/2 cup of that. I don't think I'm going to put that in there. I think I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want it to be too soupy. I may rewrite that tomorrow after it sits overnight and it soaks it all up. I'm not sure. But that's what we're going to go with. We are on the eve of Turkey Day. How do you like my little... We are at the Prime cooking machine here, and it needs to be cleaned out. I haven't cleaned it out in probably a couple months, so I'm gonna go through and clean out the bottom and suck all the sawdust and everything that's left out of there. That way when she's on, the bird's on there for 12-14 hours tomorrow, it's at its premium cooking temperature and whatever. So we'll get it filled with pellets. Got a new bag of pellets right there. Fill the hopper up, get the inside all cleaned out, get it all dolled up, and real nice, Clark, real nice. And just like that, we have got a clean smoker. So we got hopper. Hopper is full, ready for tomorrow. Took the insides out. I'll clean the grill and stuff when it's hot tomorrow before I put the bird on there. But I had like almost 2 inches of powder and sawdust and stuff in there from the pellets. Ash, I guess is the way to call it. So I cleaned all that out with a shop vac. It's all good to go. I think we're good. I got it all kind of plugged in, ready to go, because probably putting the bird on between 3 and 4 in the morning tomorrow. So the least amount of work I have to do in the morning when I'm half asleep, the better. So I think we're good here. I think we're gonna go inside, wrap up a couple things, and I catch you guys bright and early. So the smoker's all scored away outside. We've got 2 of the dishes done tonight. I only have to make 2 dishes tomorrow, which will be simple, and the bird. So I've got the bird stuff all prepped out here. I got the spoon to help pull the skin away from the body. Got my seasoning. Got this seasoning. Got my pan. Got my instructions here because I don't like to have to think too much when I'm really tired. So we'll pull the turkey out in the morning. I'll pat it off nice and dry. I'll pull the skin away from it. I'll season it up, put it breast side down, and then go put it on the smoker at 185 for 8 hours. And then go back to bed. So basically I'll put it on the bird and go back to bed. So I will not vlog in the morning because it will, I will, but I'm not gonna talk because it's gonna be the wee hours of the morning. So the next shot will be in the morning, later. Alright guys, so Christine just whipped up the pumpkin pies there. Don't those look good? Boy, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision, man. They smell delicious. Happy Gobble Gobble Day. So here are the crusts. I think I did this on my food haul. We got these at what you call it? Whole Foods. But we just realized this morning that they're butter. There's butter in it, so they're not dairy-free. So we used them because we had no other things to use.
We used them last year.
We used them last year, but next year we are going to make our own crust. So we got the recipe out of this new book we got from Danielle Walker there. This is an amazing book, so I will not be able to link the recipe, but she has maple pumpkin pie, which is what we just did the recipe, and then she has crust in here too, which is dairy-free, gluten-free, so we will do the crust next year out of this book also. So that was the pumpkin pies. All right, peoples, we got lots going on here. It's what we would call halftime on the bird. He has Tommy here, little Tommy the bird. He has cooked himself for about 8 hours on the breast side down. So now we flip over and put the breast side up. Crank the heat up from 180 to like 265, something like that. And then put him in for about another 4 hours. And then we are in the process of making up our green bean casserole. So I'm not going to use those French's onions. So I sliced up a bunch of onions, super thin. And we're going to cook them and make crispy onions ourselves. That way they're nice and healthy. So that is what we call halftime turkey day. We are coming into the home stretch here, just trying to wrap everything up. The bird is almost done.
We are so thankful for you guys and that we get to share these crazy cooking vlogs every single week and the rest of our life with you. And we're just grateful for you. And we love reading your comments, and I just wanted to say thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Perfect. With that said, this Thanksgiving vlog is going to be really long, so it'll be all by itself.
Oh,
anyway,
it's a bonus.
It's a bonus. So we're coming into the final stretch here. What are we doing? So we are trying to wrap up this. So we've got the cashews that is soaked. They're going to go up in here in the old Vitamix there. I got taters I got to peel and boil real quick. I got the topping, the fried onions I did. And here is kind of like the sauce. So you're going to saute these down. And then you take about half of this, maybe a little bit over half. You put it in here, blend it down, and that becomes the sauce. And then we put the green beans in here, which are over here already all good to go. We should probably just throw those in there right now. There we go.
Look at that.
And then we sauce it, bake it for 45, call it a done deal. Throw the fried onions on top.
Ooh.
Pies are done. The missus is gonna make what? Biscuits.
These have become a staple. These, I don't know if they're in that cookbook or not, but Danielle Walker's Against All Grain. It is our favorite biscuit. We made it with our clam chowder. We make it a lot in our vlogs. So it's our way of getting the actual biscuit taste and it being paleo. The insides of these come out a little soft.
Yeah.
So you either want to bake them longer or you want to Freeze them after you make them, bake them the first time, freeze them, and then pop them in a 400-degree oven for like 15 minutes. Then they come out nice and doughy, risey. Yeah. I don't know, but it's not so gummy.
Get in my belly. So we got that, and then we're gonna make deviled eggs up while the green beans are cooking, and I'll show you the deviled eggs we're doing. It's out of this book here too. And then that should be it. Throw taters down, we'll whip them up in the mixer, and then it's get in my belly feast times. Boom, doesn't that look amazing?
Wow.
Man, wow. That looks great. So I got out the mixture all Vitamixed up, and then I got it in there. So we're gonna cover it now, cook it for 30, and then uncover it, cook it for 15, and then throw the onions on top, and then serve it. Yeah.
It was going crazy. So these little turkeys are World Market turkeys, and they were half off. So a great budget item. The girls thought you're getting, oh no, he caught me. I should totally take my phone off of this.
Yeah, you should.
Vlogging me. Is this entertaining?
That'll be part of the gag reel for the videos. Her trying to do stuff with the
he caught me, you guys.
tripod.
They're checking to see if it's done. That's a beautiful bird. Are you hungry?
He was tough.
He was a tough bird. Okay, it's done. Daddy's determined. Headlamp and all.
Oh, you got the bird, man.
I got the whole thing. That's like the prize. Do you want me to close the smoker?
No, I'll get it.
Was it done?
He's about 165, so, and 170 in a couple spots, so.
I like the headlamp.
Thank you. Let me go get this.
That looks so good, girls.
He's poking himself. On a leg.
I get a leg. I was here
too.
first.
I know, but I called on it this morning.
Oh, does it look good, T?
I actually called on it.
No, this is the year she became a vegetarian, I think.
Doesn't that look good? Buddy?
I'm not eating.
You're not eating?
Fred?
All right, guys, so here is the Thanksgiving spread. We got our rolls right there. We got our big old bird, like half dissected here. Got the white meat, dark meat. Sweet taters, regular taters, deviled eggs, broccoli salad, and cranberry. And then,
you forgot this.
oh, there you go. And green bean casserole. I'll get that out.
And gravy.
And gravy.
I think we got everything.
Got everything. So that is our Thanksgiving dinner haul video, whatever you want to call it. Whole enchilada.
We're hungry.
We're hungry. We're gonna eat. If you guys liked it, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and we'll catch you.
We got pie. And whipped cream.
We'll catch pie later. Here we go. So we are wrapping this turkey gobble gobble vlog up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit you with some pie knowledge here. So here is the pumpkin pie that Christine made, homemade for the kids, gluten-free, whatever. Pumpkin. I'm lost. It's been a long day. And then Christine and I had this. Well, I'm at Valley pumpkin chiffon. A Tennessee school was doing a pie fundraiser, so we bought that for us. So we cooked a couple slices of that, and then we made some homemade coconut cream, whipped cream, and that came out of right here. It's the whipped coconut cream, and that came out of this new book. We got. Love this book. Everything we've made out of this book has been amazing. So that wraps up the pieages. And that wraps up our Thanksgiving festivities and our feast. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Leave a comment down below if you guys did enjoy it, and maybe I'll do something like this similar to Christmas's feast or whatnot. But please give us a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you haven't yet or whatever, and we will catch you guys on the next dinner vlog later.